We can't see it. But we're all trapped inside these strange, repeating loops.
Billions of people just living out their lives. Oblivious.
But this is the moment for you to show us what is real. I remember this.
It's a deja vu. And yet it's obviously all wrong. Maybe this isn't the story we think it is.
They taught you good. Made you believe their world was all you deserved. But some part of you knew that was a lie. Some part of you remembered what was real.
It's so easy to forget how much noise the Matrix pumps into your head. Something else makes the same kind of noise. War. What happens to Nia? The most important choice in Neo's life. It's not his to make.
She believed in me. It's my turn to believe in her.
Part of me feels like I have been waiting my whole life for you.
If you want to see Trinity again, fight for her!
I saw this in a dream. My dream ended here.
All right. Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to Hollywood Toys, the only place where you can live the movies. I am your host, Magic Mike, and welcome to my channel, where I do travel and entertainment vlogs, where I cover theme parks, comic and horror cons, movies, celebrities, action figures, video games, and more. And I also have some pretty cool action figure and movie merch as well. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification bell so that you won't miss out on any future videos or new product releases. And now it's magic time. Alright, thank you everybody for joining me this lovely evening of another episode of Hollywood Toys. So going nuts already with Mr. Joey that says, let's go and connect. And my good friend Yagov Petrovich, Sr., only try to realize the truth that there is no stream. Then you'll see it is not the stream that is live, it is only yourself. Wow. And Miss Jenny, time to live dumb movies. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's deep. That's right. So, anyways, y'all, it'd be a quick little edit stream as I realized I could share with y'all what I'm working on instead of looking at my dumb face with a lot of dead air. And, knock two birds out, one stone, and that sort of thing. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's right. So, my current editing project, going through one of my favorite movies of all time, the one and only Flight of the Navigator. So, you can ask me anything, talk amongst yourself as I go through this process of capturing various still shots that I need and audio clips for some future videos and what have yous. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You?
So once again, I'm playing MC pre-show guy. Just doing my thing before Zach goes on at 7:30. I'll see y'all's over there. You know what I'm saying? And where the insanity can continue on. Mm-hmm. So, what do we got here? All right, just clipping out some clips. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. I just got done with all my orders. So I'm all caught up there, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. What's up, Carl the Fan? How is it going? Thanks for stopping by. Workflow streams are fun. You really think so? I mean, I figured it's a lot better than watching me look at the screen doing this stuff, because I tried that before and it wasn't that great. So I figured this is the next best thing. I like to see someone put effort into their hobby for once. I try.
So, get Jeff, he'll tell you.
Of course, it can seem quite boring and repetitive, having to go over certain things over and over again, obsessing and getting it just right. Yak and you are the only ones who seem to really try in the spirit, Mike. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. But I can't wait to catch up on all this stuff so that I too can become the future vlog master and be able to put out multiple vlogs per week, plus shorts, plus lives, the whole thing. You have to do the same thing over and over again to learn and get better. That's just a fact of life. Oh, for sure.
You? Who's that? What? You're not my...
Okay. Trim, trim, trim. Cut, cut, cut. Hope they'd be able to make a sequel to this movie at some point. And maybe involve Joey Kramer.
Me to believe that you're David?
Nope. Cut, 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 cut. Cut, 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 cut.
I'm not really sure why I kept this.
Wait, what is that over there? Did I already get that? Oh, right, I did that already. Okay, so I'll have to come back. Okay. Got it.
I'm not really sure why I kept this. I guess I thought maybe I'd be able to use it. You know, kind of save the day.
All right. And I think that's going to be the end of this.
She kept all the stuff in your room. She refused to.
We thought that was important, Dave.
All right, so that we're done with this little section. And we're just going to render that out as an MP3 audio clip. Run through it one last time, make sure.
I just went to get Jeff at the Johnsons a few hours ago. Get Jeff, he'll tell you. Who's that? What? You're not my brother. Anybody could know that.
It's not going to make sense now, but you'll eventually see what this is going to come out to be. But it is quite, not quite the process. Hours and hours and hours of work for what is going to wind up as a 2 or 3 second clip here and there, or a little piece, a little bit. But it's all worth it in the end, because once it's done, then I can use that asset over and over and over again for as long as I need to, because I only have to do the work once. And what am I saving that again as? Oh, okay, David 2. David 2. And render. There we go. Done. Now we can get rid of these. Boom. Boom. And boom. All right. Next. And it's way over there. All right. That ship, man, that's one of the greatest movie spaceships of all time, I tell you. Pre-Terminator 2 with the liquid Terminator. And this movie was the first to do the liquid metal effects. Let's see.
Nothing, forget it.
No, what?
All right, I think we can use this one. Oh yeah.
I just could influence one.
He's hurt. He's calling me.
What is it?
Calling me.
What is it?
He's calling me.
What is it?
Bloop, 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 bloop. Get rid of it.
Nothing, forget it.
Forget it.
No, what?
No.
Forget it.
Okay.
His voice keeps.
Okay. From there and over to there. All right.
Forget it. His voice keeps calling, saying something over and over and over. But I can't understand very much.
Well, what is it saying?
Something.
So I remeasured my waist when I woke up today to see if there was any difference. Nope, still at 33 and 1/4 inches, even though I've been at 33 and higher in weight. So looks like I'm gonna have to start doing those push-ups and lifting some dumbbells and all that good stuff.
Something. I can't explain it. Something. I can't explain it.
Right.
I can't explain it. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
No.
Punk, why don't you believe me?
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
No, I believe you.
You don't think I'm going crazy, do you?
Are you kidding?
You don't think I'm going crazy, do you?
Are you kidding? They've run 1,000,000 tests on you. In fact, you're probably the only sane person in this place. Don't worry about it. Just a bad dream.
That's what they always say.
Thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome. And one of the best movie scores ever. Definitely within my top 5 movie score favorites. This movie being within that top 5 easily. The musical genius of Alan Silvestri. I would almost dare to say I like the score to Flight of the Navigator even more than Back to the Future. All right, this is gonna be David number 3. David 3, render him out. Boom! There you go. All right. All right. Are we hanging in there? What or what? What's going on? Having fun? I am. Man, I'm so thankful and lucky to have been introduced to a movie like this as a kid. And this will be one of those movies I'll never outgrow and watch until the day I die. Which, by the way, I'm going to be doing at some point, doing a video showing my evidence and proof that goes against a very popular thing amongst the Disney community. And their hypothesis is there's a ice cream stand in the Magic Kingdom that has a red rocket on the top of it, and people are swearing that it's one of the ships from this movie repainted. And I could tell just by looking at it, it looks more not like the ship than it does. So I'm going to be, taking images of the ship and images of the stand at the Magic Kingdom and doing side by side overlap overlap comparisons, the whole 9 yards, to show that, at least I think, that it is not the same, is not the ship. Because, nobody officially from Disney or from any of the studio has confirmed that, yeah, that is one of the ships. So, yeah, it can't be. Especially having seen it in person and gotten my own photos and video of it. I just don't. I kind of maybe see why people would think that, but I don't know. It just does. It does not look like that. It doesn't have all these. You know what I mean? Like, it's more like rounded, and it's hard to explain, but like I said, I'm going to make an in-depth video doing comparisons side by side, all that good stuff. Hey, Amanda Love. Poor kids probably got Weinsteined. Which poor kids are you talking about? I'd love to have this as a poster, or make and sell it as a poster. So one of these days, if I can't find a high image quality version of that image, perhaps I can make it myself, especially with AI, who knows. In the movie, poor kids man, I'd hate to think that, but yeah, that would be unfortunate. All right, I don't think anything's going to be usable here, but we'll check.
No way, I'm not going.
I don't think you understand the importance of this situation.
Well, I don't care if it's a matter of national security. If David says no, then that's it.
But David would get treatment from the...
Oh, you're right, Weinstein. I was getting that confused in my head for Epstein. Weinstein, Epstein. Wait a second. Could there be a connection there? Oh man, awful stuff.
I don't think you understand the importance of...
No. All right. Not this one. Yep. I just hope that they have or are working on fixing things in Hollywood to make it impossible or really hard for people to get away with what they used to get away with people in power. Okay, I think we might have some usable stuff from here.
What do you think?
Hopefully the parents kept them safe. Yeah.
Is this stuff for me?
Yes, it is.
There's no phone in here.
And especially now that the public is more aware that the parents will be even that much more protective because of it.
Is this stuff for me?
All right, good. Can use this. All right. Who would not want a full-size replica of the Ralph robot? I'd go in that thing right around town, hiding in it like David. All right, here we go. That'd be pretty awesome. Heck yeah. That would be the ultimate in living the movies. Who knows? If I ever get a bigger place and have the room, who knows? That might become a future live in video, constructing the Ralph robot.
Is this stuff for me?
Do live streams while riding around in that thing?
Is this stuff for me?
Yes, it is.
Hiding from all the barking dogs that want their damn food?
Yes, it is.
There's no phone in here. I thought I was supposed to be able to call my parents.
guy's a creepo.
There's no phone in here. I thought I was supposed to be able to call my parents.
We'll make that call together first thing tomorrow from my office. Okay?
Parents.
We'll make that call together first thing tomorrow from my office, okay? Now look, if you want to watch TV, this is a remote control wand. And we'll get you something to eat right away, okay? Now here's a special...
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Stupid TV in the background.
And we'll get you something to eat right away, okay? Now here's a special gift just for you. Tomorrow's going to be very exciting.
Robotic assistant. I went to a concert with some friends.
Yep, that's the end of that.
Remember. All right, listen. I gotta go. Is there anything else you want when I come back?
All right. Dun, dun, dun. David 4. Got it. All right. Right? That was, yep, David 4. Okay. That's done. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. All right. I love you guys. So don't forget to subscribe to Zach the Incredible Impression, where he will make his lasting impressions on you with great comedy and adventures and a future RV trip, y'alls. And also where you could find his co-star, me, Magic Mike, on the Incredible Impression.
Nothing, forget it.
Later tonight.
If they're still around, then I'll do my best, all right?
No, 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 no. Wow, wow. Is this one good? Let's see.
Cap, and there are robots here they call Ralph. And there's a nice lady that brings me my food. Oh, and another thing. They locked me in my room.
The locks are there for David's protection.
Don't take any shit, David.
Now, don't forget your promise, Doctor. David has to be back in 48 hours.
Now, don't worry, Mrs. Freeman.
Hi, David. It's Dad again.
Hi, Dad.
We're just here fixing up your room, waiting for you for when you get back. And we'll see you soon.
That's great. Thanks.
We sure do miss you.
All right.
And we'll see you soon.
That's great. That's great. Thanks.
We sure do miss you, son.
I miss you too, Dad. Thanks.
Carl asks, well, Mike, I don't want to sound dumb, but why are you editing this video? Well, I'm editing out clips and certain things, let's just say pre-preparing. So, like I said, what I'm doing now isn't going to make sense unless you knew what I was doing it for. but you will see future videos and vlogs of mine where it'll make sense. Where you'd be like, oh, that's what he was working on. See what I'm saying? So, like I said, just an example of, taking hours and hours of prepare work just all for a 2 or 5 second clip, or a 5 second segment, or one of many pieces. So I'm creating the puzzle pieces right now. Then later on, I'll be putting together the pieces. And he says, yeah, I see. I was just wondering. That's a lot of effort. That's, yeah. Yeah, so it isn't it funny though? Or same thing, like when pre-recording an intro, like some of the ones you've already seen that you can see on the channel that only a minute long, that has taken days and days to do because of going out on location, finding the perfect spot to record. And I'm very picky, so I'll do take after take, but also while fighting traffic noise and airplanes flying overhead and wind. Days and days and days for just a minute of airtime. Then that's just to get the recording of it. Then there's bringing it into editing, and it took me another at least a week, if not 2 weeks, to go through all the takes, find the right ones, put it all together. It's hell, but again, it's worth it, because once the work is done, the month or so of work on that one intro, now I get to use that, for many years to come, and still, even then, have alternate versions of even that same intro, so things won't seem too repetitive or too whatever. And that's just one of many pre-recorded intros I'm going to be doing, so I could cycle through them and kind of loop through them, so at least back-to-back videos won't have the same exact elements, if that makes sense. So add variety, but at the same time, variety, but it'll all make sense when it's yeah. Your intro today was cool as hell. Oh, I appreciate that. Just another example of just a couple minutes of video that has taken hours between sourcing certain elements and doing things in the photo editing program, and yeah, but that's what I'm here for. That's what I love. So yeah.
We sure do miss you, son.
I miss you too, Dad. I miss all you guys.
But once I am done and caught up on everything, then I will be able to churn out and pump out more content of at least 2 to 3 vlogs per week, plus lives, plus shorts, plus everything. So yeah, you're looking at the future Vlogmaster coming soon.
Thanks. I miss you too, Dad. I miss all you guys. A whole lot. I miss all you guys. A whole lot. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, Dad.
Okay, David 5. Okay. Render, yeah. All right. Not to mention that also, like, while I'm editing something and I have a specific goal of I need to get this, that, or this, sometimes while also going through it, I'll also like in real time also come up with ideas as I go through the clips, and I'll see a scene and be like, oh, that gives me an idea for this, and then that, and then the creative juices get really flowing, and then, oh, I never thought of, it's just, I don't know, kind of hard to explain, but yeah. So when I started this yesterday, aside from what I knew, what I wanted to do, I came up with 2 or 3 more ideas for scenes and clips that I otherwise wouldn't have thought of just thinking of it out of my head, if that makes sense.
Okay, now.
This is one of the great, one of my favorite scenes. Him mentally projecting everything onto the screens, and the music and the sound effects. It's awesome and creepy and eerie and kind of gives you goosebumps. It's awesome. Ah. I'd also like to find the blue shirt that he wears, so that could be just one cosplay of David Scott Freeman. Oh. Okay. I think we're gonna find what we're looking for right about here. Yeah, all right, that's a good one, I think. Double check and all right, I don't think we have any. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so this is gonna be David 5. David 5. Yep. All right. Yep, got that one. Um, and there we go again. David 6. Yep. Okay, I think that looks even slightly better. David 7. Whew. And I have so many more intros coming. You have no idea. So, yeah. It's a blessing and it's a curse because it's so awesome. Like, oh, I have this cool idea for an intro. And then it turns into 5 and then 10 and then 20. And then it's great. But then I realize, damn, it's going to take me like 2 months to be able to finish them all before I could even show them, you know? But again, it's worth it because once the work is done, it's done. Then I can, use those assets over and over and over again for all time until I come up with more ideas for even more. It just goes on and on and on. Never-ending to-do list. Okay, I think that might be another good one right there. Yep, right there. All right. David 8. And of course, got to get myself one of those NASA caps. So, the other thing I remember about this movie is, of course, I remember watching it over and over again, recorded off of VHS when they aired it on TV, and they aired it in 2 different parts. And part 1 ended right here when the stairs open to the ship, and then part 2 picks up from the same spot. So I remember the yellow credits rolling over the part 2 intro as he's walking into the ship. And I've looked on YouTube, and to this day I've not seen or found anyone that has recorded that version and has uploaded it. So it'd be cool to be able to see that again. And at some point, of course, I would love to have miniature versions of these ships in both this form and then in the first class form. Yep. It's so sad that they don't do stuff like this anymore and make a practical set like this, you know, where they had an actual physical full scale ship exterior and then an exterior and an interior like this. It would all be green screen and CGI. It's sad that this era of movie making is gone forever. Of course, there's always positives and the negatives and negatives and the positives. With CGI, you wouldn't be able to have classics like Jurassic Park, which also used a combination of real full-size animatronics combined with CGI. Oh, and by the way, another thing I'm going to be doing soon is making that graphic so that I can make and sell replicas of David Scott Freeman's backpack as well. All right, we'll get that one. 9. Okay. All right. Okay, we don't need that. Too dark. Didn't I do that already? Yep, okay. Oh. All right, I'll try it. David 10. There we go. Okey-dokey. Okie dokie schmokey. Love to be able to make, build, or buy a full-scale replica of the Max as well. With the video in there. Let's see. Daily 11. Okay. All right. Right there. Now just getting some screenshots. Well. that one, David 12. Okay, David 12. Yeah. Where's my co-host, Mr. Lantern? I don't know. And I can't wait to do the future Flight of the Navigator movie locations video coming soon to the channel. So already capturing and getting things that will also be used for that video as well. And it's kind of like movie making. Sometimes you'll see a vlog and you might see certain elements that was recorded and done in this year combined with another element from this other time of the year, along with the actual vlog itself or whatever. Such is the case already with most of my vlogs as it is, you know. And it's a shame that they didn't actually get to shoot at NASA. I forgot the reason. So they had to go somewhere else and to some other locations and make it look like NASA. So I don't think anyone has like been able to figure out where, you know, all the NASA or most of the NASA stuff was shot. If that hangar that the ship was in even exists anymore. I don't think anyone knows where that was. Last time I checked anyways. I would love to be able to find that. Those aren't aliens. They're human beings. And he passed away, unfortunately. He seemed like a cool guy. And of course, Pee Wee Herman also passed away, who did the voice of Max. Yep. Yeah. And again, that's real. That is all practical. Shot on film, not CGI, not a green screen. Of course, this is one of the first movies to use CGI with the morphing effects of the spaceship. Handled by the director Randall Kleiser's brother. They got guns. Detective Hover is advised. Will that shut the door? Affirmative. Okay, then let's do that. But if anybody asks, you're the one that did it, okay? Compliance. Now, just get out of the ship, son. Peace. Oh, and that wasn't CGI. Those are miniature handcrafted stair pieces that they. So it's the stop motion animation. And there's a YouTuber who was lucky, damn lucky enough to acquire those sets of stairs. And they put it together and they reshot it and recreated the scene using those steps from the movie. Absolutely wild. Whoa, dude. Did you see that? That was like totally gnarly, bro. Oh boy. But man, getting it done, getting a lot done. Have a lot of packages that I'm going to be printing labels for tomorrow. So once again, we'll be doing another afternoon print label stream somewhere probably 1 or 1:30, something like that. I'll probably schedule that later. Another one of the greatest scenes, the fanfare, the music, the awesomeness, the nostalgia. Can you feel it? Oh, it's the best ever. And damn lucky for the actor as well as his stunt double, they got to sit in that chair. Even if not really flying around, but just to actually say they were there in the flesh and not on a green screen set. And here's a miniature right here coming right out of the hangar. And then a mirror covering one this side over here. It's really amazing. I love it. It's a masterpiece. What can you know? It just you can't deny it. It's pure awesomeness. Totally tubular, except it always it not bothered me, but yeah, you could see the black pole that's attached to the ship that's pushing it out, which kind of almost blends in with the darkness in there. But of course, forever, I thought this was a real full-size, or one of those full-size ships being pushed out by a pole connected to a forklift, but no, it's actually a miniature. And I think the same YouTube channel that has the steps also has one of the actual, one of these screen-used models. And I wonder how primitive these displays are today. How primitive these displays are back then compared to what they are today. Who knows? Take me back. Okay. Man, there's very little to nitpick about this movie. It's like Back to the Future, an almost damn near perfect movie. And of course, the greatest, most awesome scene of this entire movie.
This first-class maneuver allows me to slide through your planet's thick atmosphere. I can move at any speed. I can speak thousands of languages. I can analyze species from civilizations light years beyond your own.
But can we fix this scene?
Compliance.
That's great. Now could you slow down a little?
Compliance.
Oh, goosebumps every time. Oh, that morphing. Oh, it's just too perfect. The greatest, one of the greatest ever. And Veronica Cartwright, who plays the mom, does conventions, mainly Fanboy Expo in Orlando, so one of these years, gotta head over when she's there. Taking a piss. No. Okay. Did I pass that? No. Okay, that's coming up. Is that the shot I'm thinking? Not really. Okay. And to give props and credit, the people puppeteering this thing were literally up there, laying down on boards or hanging upside down, doing all kinds of crap just to make this stuff work. Something that would not be done or thought of today. It's insane. Y'all still with me out there? The torture will be over soon. Zach stream's coming up soon. So, sorry. No, he's got a cow in the background. I like cows. I like to pet them and I like to eat them. Hey, Vic. What am I editing this for? All right. So basically, I'm getting audio and video elements that I need for a clip that I'm making later on, that I'm going to be using in my videos, vlogs, lives, intros, etc. So while it may not make sense what I'm doing now, in the end, I promise it'll all come together and it will make sense. When you see it, you'll be like, oh, that's what he was doing that for. But I don't want to ruin any surprises at the same time or spoil anything. So, yeah, just know that we're going to have some pretty cool Flight of the Navigator clips here and throughout in future vlogs and future videos. So make sure you are subscribed so you won't miss out on all the awesomeness. Plus, I just realized, hey, if I can share screen when I'm editing, then that way, here's another way of being able to do more lives, because otherwise I wouldn't be going live because I have this work to do. But if I could do it while streaming live at the same time and not just have a bunch of dead air time, it's a win-win all the way around. And that ship used to be in the back lot toward MGM Studios. I know, and I live here, and I never been while that ship was there. And as I was saying earlier, there's the rumor that the ice cream stand with the red rocket ship at the top and at Magic Kingdom is one of the old ships repainted. Well, I don't think that. They look kind of vaguely similar, but I don't think it's the same ship. So I'm going to be doing a thorough video debunking, or mostly debunking, and showing that more than likely is not the same ship. It'll all make sense. Where the heck is that shot I'm thinking of? I'd like to see that pic. You should share it in Discord, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Is this a... What the heck is going on? I'm not sure was that... Is this a... let's see here. Unless this is a different version of the movie, but in one of the versions, you could see one of the strings or wires that are attached to the top of his head that is pulling him up and down, kind of like a marionette. Maybe it was there and I passed it already, or can't see it in the small display window, but or this is a version that later erased it. I don't know, but I don't see it here. Oh well. Don't let them take off. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so we're going to be ending this stream soon so we can get ready to hop over to Zach's stream. Let's see here. Hopefully. Be on schedule. Schedule. Ah, there it is. Okay. Come on, there you go. 25 minutes and counting. That morphing, oh, it's just pure magic. Kudos for all the special effects people, sound effects, directing, the actors, the music, the composer. That brought this wonderful, beautiful masterpiece to life. I could talk about this movie for hours. It's the best. Just one of the many reasons why I had one of the best childhoods ever. Okay. Hold on a minute. Wait a second. He doesn't have his NASA hat on and hasn't for quite a while. I don't even remember when he took it off. What the heck? See, we might have discovered a continuity error that I could make a continuity error video for. Okay, so he has the hat on all the way up until sitting in the chair. Hat on, and then take him all the way up. What are you doing? Okay, so maybe it popped off there. Okay, so we don't see whatever. But even that, like, I don't know. Not that it's that big of a deal or anybody would even really notice or care. But maybe could have shown a quick insert shot to show the hat popping off, or even show the hat floating off in the background somewhere or something. Yeah, okay, so hat came off. It fall off. Take him back. And the other thing about editing too is every once in a while I might spend 3 or 4 hours working on something just to find out I can't do what it is I intended to accomplish in the first place, and it winds up being a total waste of time, of sometimes taking me 3 to 4 hours to realize I wasn't able to do it, or it didn't exactly turn out the way it did in the way I thought it should, the way I saw it in my head, if that makes sense. But that's I kind of look at it as it's the cost of doing business. For any hour that is so-called wasted, um, if that's the cost for hours and hours of time that are worth it, that do pay off with some pretty cool video pieces or happy accidents or whatever it is. Yeah, I think, because I think I have a Blu-ray of this, and you could see the wire, but I must have downloaded this from another source or something. So I wound up with another version that got rid of the wire. I'm pretty sure was right here in this scene where you see the wire that pulls his head up in that shot. Yep. So the hat popped off after he was shot up straight up in the air into space. And I know I'm not the first to notice this or even point it out. There are probably already YouTube videos that point out this somewhat continuity error. I didn't say take me under the ocean. Will this thing leak? I do not leak, Navigator. You leak, remember? Yeah. Look at that. So right from not wearing a hat and then wearing the hat. Again, no insert shot showing him picking it up, putting it back on, or anything like that. But again, it's one of those things that, it's fun at the same time, watching movies thousands of times and only now, years later, realizing certain continuity errors. But of course, he had to put the hat back on because of the gag in a moment where the alien eats the hat off of his head. So I wonder if they maybe meant to do that, or if they later realized, oh crap, we don't have a shot of him taking the hat off or on. Oh well, nobody will notice. Let's see here. You know what? I think I did notice that before, like a few months ago, and then forgot, and then just remembered again. I don't know. I think so. I was like, wait a minute. He didn't have a hat on, then he had it, and then he didn't, and then what's going on? Man. All right, y'all. Thanks for the 2 likes and for the 5 of you out there watching. Hope you had a little bit of fun here. Sorta, somewhat. I don't know. getting a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. Where again, in the end, it'll all come together and it'll all make sense. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do more of these edit with me streams and just, just talk, just chill, you know what I'm saying? Just doing our thing, dreaming, creating, putting positivity out there into the universe, into the world. I want to save the world. Yeah. Much progress. Hope everybody out there is hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, another thing about this movie that most people that are hardcore fans of it already know is that they had to later do pickup shots, and Joey Kramer like dyed his hair or grew it out or did something. So when he had to come back to do reshoots, they had to put him in a wig. So here is an example of where it is drastically different than when you could tell, like, from when he's wearing a wig between that and his regular hair. Especially in that, you could tell in that shot. Maybe, I don't know, but who knows what shots, because also um, they filmed in Sweden or something like that, and so they had a look-alike, a body double of David. So a lot of the behind the shoulder, behind the head shot are that other boy. So who knows if it was these shots as well. But yeah, pretty much any shot you see from behind is the double. But the hair looks the same there. And Pee Wee Herman doing the ship's voice was pretty funny. Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we go from wig to no wig. The design of this ship and the character is just beyond nuts. It's beyond perfection. It's just, I wish I had an ounce of the creativity that these guys, these engineers, these artists that can draw and build and design stuff like this. It's like a whole other level. As I would say, I'm the least bit artistic, so to speak. All right, y'all. I think this will be a good place to stop. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and spending some time with me while I edit furiously and catch up and all that good stuff. And I love you all. So get ready to head over to The Incredible Impression, where I will continue my adventure over there along with my good friend Zach and hopefully Yak, and along with all the other savory characters such as Dave, Tina, James, and all of that good stuff, and all my good peoples. So what do you say we take it over there? You know what I'm saying? So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, then please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos and more lives like this one. And leave me some comments, give it a thumbs up, and share the video. You can also follow me on all of my other social media, such as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Discord. All of those links are in the description box below. So now stay tuned for the Zach Incredible Impression live panel coming up at 7:30. And this is Magic Mike reminding you to live for your family and friends. Live your best life and live the movies. Boom! Peace.